Hi, welcome back to the 5-day sugar-free challenge. This is day number 2. How are you all doing? How's it going? I know I'm doing really well, even though I woke up this morning and it's raining and it's could do with a little bit of a sugary pick-me-up, but nope, I'm doing really good and I hope you are as well. So welcome back to those of you doing the 5-day challenge with me. If you were here yesterday, this is day number 2. And welcome to those of you that may not have joined me before. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Naomi Judge. I'm a naturopath and clinical nutritionist, and I help women discover the connection between their health, their happiness, and their hormones. And this week we're focusing on sugar and blood sugar and the interaction it has with your hormones and what that can cause for you. So we're doing a 5-day sugar-free challenge. So if you want to sign up to it, if you've just joined me, if you want to sign up to it, you can look at the comments below and I'll put the link in for the 5-day sugar-free challenge, and you'll get emails, tips and tricks and some little advice to see you on your way over the next 5 days. Whether you're having to give up tons of Mars bars and sodas and sugary snacks through the day, or maybe you're just someone that relies on fruit the whole day, or bounce balls, or lots of healthy sugary snacks the whole day. If you just want to get that under control and get a little bit of strength over your diet through the week. So that's what we're going to be doing. Yesterday I discussed, sorry, the thunder in the background's put me off. I'm a little bit scared of thunder and lightning. Funny, isn't it? So yesterday we discussed the connection that blood sugar and having sugar has on your hormones. We talked about the connection it has on your testosterone, causing polycystic ovarian syndrome, the connection it has on your cortisol, the connection it has to you waking early in the morning, say at around 3 a.m, because your blood sugar is actually dropping. So it has lots of implications on your body, for you, for your happiness, for your well-being. But also, ultimately, I'm here to tell you that it does affect your hormones, and that's why it's so important to actually just become in charge of your diet and to get some control over what you're eating in terms of cravings and needing to have sugary snacks. So here we are today at day 2. So welcome. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Yesterday, I asked you all to have a little bit of a think about your meals for the 5 days. So the tip was to make sure that you've planned 3 fantastic meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner, that are balanced in macronutrients. So they're balanced in carbohydrates, balanced in fats, balanced in protein, and lots of leafy greens. So I asked you to just go away and have a think about your meal plan for the week, the next 5 days, to help you and support you through coming off sugar, whatever it is you're quitting, but coming off the sugar train, coming off the sugar roller coaster. So I hope you've had a think about that. I hope you've had a little think about planning your diet for the week. If you read through my email, you'll see that I've got some tips and tricks on there of what foods and how to plan it out. So feel free to share it in the comments below. I can have a look. I can give you some advice, give you some, offer up some tweaks and tips for you for the week, so we can support you more to quit the sugar. We don't want you craving. We don't want you craving through the week and it interfering with your day-to-day life. So we want to support you as much as possible through diet. So the tip I've got for you today, and what I wanted to discuss today, was exercise. Exercise, of course, it's so important. We need to exercise. It's great for muscle strength. It's great for endorphins, our well-being, our libido, our motivation. It's fantastic for all of that. Great for our cardiovascular system. But exercise at the wrong time, maybe at the wrong day, the wrong person, the wrong meal you had, the bad sleep, the wrong type of exercise can actually be more harmful on your hormonal system. So too much exercise, too much intense exercise, particularly first thing and particularly for women, can cause hormone and adrenaline spikes. So this can cause an activation of fat gain around the middle. It can also cause leptin to be out of balance. Now, leptin is your society's... Can you hear that thunder rumbling? Rumbling. Ah! It is rumbling. Leptin is a hunger hormone, and it helps to regulate your appetite. So if you're one of these people that craves all day, every day for any types of food, you eat and you're still hungry and you want to eat more. You eat, you're still hungry, you snack. You crave fruit, you snack some more. You graze all day. If you're one of these people, then maybe your leptin is out. Also, blood sugar. If we exercise in the morning, it can affect our blood sugar. So remember, the goal this week is to quit sugar. So I'm giving you tips and tricks this week to help you quit sugar. And one of those tips is to reassess your exercise this week. Now, if you're just doing a bit intensive exercise once a week and the rest is yin, that's fine. But if you're trying to quit sugar this week and you're struggling to quit sugar, and you're getting up at 5 and 6 a.m. and doing intense F45, intense running, or some kind of intense exercise, and you're craving sugar, then I want you to just have a little bit of a think about reassessing your exercise for this week. Okay, so a really great question has just come up about what should we be looking out for if exercise does affect us. So this is what you should be looking out for. You're not losing weight. You're not losing weight and you're exercising intensely. You gain when you exercise and you gain weight the next day, which is fluid weight from stress, from the elevated cortisol. So you're not losing weight with exercise. So you're doing intense exercise every single day or 3 times a week. You gain weight the next day. After exercise, you crave sugar, you crave fruit, you crave sweet stuff. Through the day, you crave more and you don't feel satisfied with food. So you might have your breakfast, then you have some nuts and seeds, then you have some more food, then you have some more food, then you're snacking, then you have your lunch, then you're thinking, oh, I need something else. Oh, I'll go out and I'll have a coffee and I'll have a piece of cake. So you're craving through the whole day. Another one is the fatigue on exercise, so extreme fatigue on exercise. So you need to just take that into account. Now, exercise is wonderful and you really need, and women particularly, we need to be doing some form of HIIT training for our growth hormone and for our muscles, intense interval training once a week. But what can affect us and what can cause hormonal issues is the everyday early morning training. And that can affect our need for sugar and our need for sweet food. So while you're doing this off sugar, my second tip to you, my big piece of advice with exercise, just take a step back. Maybe do some yin yoga, maybe do some walking, maybe just do some light exercising, some light stretching in the morning, some meditation. Maybe do something relaxing. Do something that's going to help your body, nourish your body, to help you come off the sugar. So that's the idea this week. The idea this week is to quit the sugar over the next 5 days so that next week you feel fabulous and you don't have that urge for the sugar so much. So this is a real sort of like kickstarter into getting into your diet more regulated, getting off the sugar wagon. So that's what to look out for with the exercise. Now again, the biggest symptom I've seen when someone's over-exercising is that stubborn weight, not losing the weight. And again, putting on weight the next day. So I get a lot of clients complain to me, oh, look, I've been doing I've been exercising almost every day for the last 7 days, and I'm just putting on weight. And if you're putting on weight quickly, it's not fat gain weight, it's inflammation, and inflammation can trigger water retention. So gluten can trigger water retention, cortisol can trigger water retention, and that's your stress hormone. So any stress can trigger you to hold on to fluid. That can be anything up to 3 kilos in one night. So the next day you feel good one day, the next day you weigh yourself and you're like, oh wow, I've put on 3 kilos overnight. How is that? What was that? What did I eat? I only had like some sauteed vegetables for dinner. What did I eat? Well, it can be what you're doing in the day and it can be the type of exercise. Now, don't get me wrong, exercise is great and I endorse exercise and I endorse the right exercise for you because we're also very different. So if you're exercising, you're in your flow, you're in your rhythm, you feel happy in your body, you're not craving food all day, you feel satisfied at each meal, then okay, it's working for you. But if you've got any issues with your meals and not feeling satisfied and craving sweets through the day, I want you to look at that exercise you're doing in the morning, that early morning exercise that could be triggering leptin to go out, could be triggering cortisol, could be triggering your insulin and your blood glucose to go out. So I want you to just look at that and just have a think about what does your exercise for the week look like this week? And is your exercise working for you, or do you need to amend it going forward? So that's the question I have for you today. So yesterday it was about planning your meals. Today it's about just having a little bit of a think, taking a step back, stop pushing so hard and just taking a step back and giving your system a chance to rest and recover so you can come off the sugar and then plan your exercise going forward. So I hope that one can be a little bit confronting for some people, because I know it can be confronting because we all love exercise. Exercise makes us feel good. It gets those endorphins firing. I love exercise. I probably should be doing a bit more strength training exercise. I know I can be a bit lazy. I'm so in the habit of going to yoga that I've stopped kind of doing the strength. So I know I need to do that, and I will next week. I'll plan that in next week. And also a little bit of HIIT training or a little bit of intense interval. But really look at every day. What are you doing every single day? Is it working for you? And if it's not working, it's time to change it up. So I hope that helped you for today. I've actually got a cool question for tomorrow. So tomorrow, I've got this amazing question. Thank you. You know who you are. You submitted it. What do I do about my mental state and overcoming the fight in the brain? If I really want to eat sugar, how can I be stronger mentally? So, we all know that. Hands up or say yes if you know this. You know when you want to do something, you want to have something, you want to have that drink of wine or you want to have that cake, and you constantly go, no, I can't have it. Yes, I can have it. No, I can't have it. Yes, I can have it. And you spend 5 minutes, this like self-chat in your brain. That self-chat leads to guilt. It leads to inflammation. It can lead to just this really bad relationship with food. So it's that self-chat that we really need to get rid of. And to get rid of that self-chat, we need to understand why it is we're craving that sugar. Yeah, see, I've had that. But we need to understand why we're craving the sugar, what is going on for us in that moment that we're craving it. And to understand, is it physiological, is it biochemical, what is going on in that moment. So tomorrow I'm going to take you through mindset. I'm going to talk to you about the mental state, and I'm going to give you some tools to take away to help you when you're actually in that moment of craving sugar. Okay, so once you're in that moment, it's about using your mind, not letting your mind control you when you're in that moment, stepping away so you can see yourself. It's a little bit like meditation in a way. You've got to understand what's going on. So we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. And if you haven't signed up for the 5-day challenge and you want to receive the emails, feel free to click the link in the comments below. I'll put that email up. And also just to let you know that if you want to take this one step further and you really want to get a handle on this, then you can join my free webinar starting on, second one is on Friday at 12:30 p.m. Going to be talking about diet, so it's going to be really diving deep into the perfect diet for you, the perfect ratio of macronutrients, how to balance it so it can support your hormone balance, it can support your blood sugar, and essentially it can lead you into a body that's strong and supports you and maintains the perfect weight for you, which is different for everybody. Where is the link? Oh, I'll put that in the link in a minute, Manuela. Once I've finished on here, I'll put all the links in. So the links will be below. But thank you so much for joining me. And then the webinar link. I think, Manuela, I think you've done the webinar before. I've got a feeling, if I recall correctly. But I'll put the webinar link in the above, and I'll put the the balanced meal fact sheet below. But thanks all for joining me. Thanks for your amazing questions. And please join me tomorrow for day 3 of this 5-day sugar-free challenge. And I'm going to be talking about your mental state and how to overcome those cravings and how to stop that chatter in your brain. Yes, I should. Yes, I shouldn't. Yes, I should. Yes, I shouldn't. We want to stop that. So have a great day, everyone. Enjoy your day. Please post any comments. If you need any help with anything during this 5-day sugar-free challenge, post in the comments below. And if you've got a question for me, let me know, and I may do a Facebook Live about it on Thursday. So tomorrow's mindset, and then I've got 2 open spots for questions, Thursday and Friday for Facebook Live. So chat to you all tomorrow at 11 a.m. Bye.